Thanks for joining me for a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's a time that we can relax and craft together. So tonight we are continuing on the Luna Moth embroidery. This is our embroidery of the month. And it's Satin Stitch Day, so we are going to do all the little Satin Stitch parts on this, and we're going to get pretty close to done, I think. We'll still need tomorrow, for sure, to finish it up, I think. But we're going to see how far we get. So hello, everyone. Hey, Amy. Hey, Lydia. Let's get going. Okay, I'm going to scooch you on over. Hold on a sec. All right, there we are. Okay, everyone, thank you again for joining me. Here we are. So last night we finished up all of his little fuzzy belly, and we did all of the running stitches throughout. So that took a little bit of time, all these cute little dashed lines. Those are the running stitches. Next up, we're going to work on the satin stitch. So we're going to finish up his body. We're going to fill in all of the top of like these moon shapes, like these eyelid sort of shapes. Those are going to be filled in with our brown color with satin stitch. And then the moon is also satin stitch. So let's give that a go. Looks like we have a piece of brown here yet. Oh, there is a knot in there. How did you get there, guy? Oh, I have stuff on here yet. So I have thread on the needle yet to get going with it, but I'm going to deal with this knot first. Don't know how you got there. These are like an annoying knot too. There we go. Good. Whew. Save the day. All right. So I left this thread on from doing the running stitch because I thought I could just come in down this running stitch to start filling that in. So I think I'm going to do that. We're just going to kind of tuck into the back. And I'm going to just kind of tuck into a few of these running stitches just to kind of get into position. I think I can get at least this one like eyelid shape with the satin stitch. So, all right, we could go for the satin stitch. You can really go whatever angle you want. I'm thinking, we could go straight perpendicular. We could also go horizontal or parallel to like the width of the shape. We could also angle up a little bit. Could do a bunch of different things. So why don't we'll like play around with it. So I think for this first one, I'm going to go vertical. And what I like to do or like perpendicular to the shape. What I like to do is start out with some like guideposts. Ooh, that doesn't look very straight. Sometimes I'll do this, I'll draw it out with pencil first, but this is such a little shape, I think we can get by with just a couple little stitches, and that'll get us there. So the trick is I want to stay parallel to each stitch for the whole width. So just I have a few little guideposts here. So I'm going to go from that first guidepost to the corner point. So I'm always going to start on the bottom side and go to the top. And I'm still doing this with 3 strands of floss for like a really, really, really nice satin stitch. You can go with like 1 strand of floss or 2. But 3 does the job too, and it'll get done a little bit faster. Oh, hello everyone. I can see the Facebook comments today, finally again. Oh, it's not scrolling though. It's just being so weird. Okay, but I think I can see it now, so hello. Hello Facebook people as well. Alright, so I'm just going to keep going from the bottom to the top, just moving over a little bit each time. Hey Adrian, hey Catherine. I'm going to try to get a little closer here. There we go. think one more will do it. The bottom little line here, I'm going to be doing with the light, with the fawn color. That light tan color. So I'm going to just leave that for now. All right, so that was like my first guidepost to the end. Now I'm going to do like in between these two guideposts. I'm just going to jump over there. And then I will probably just stitch another like guidepost like 3/4 of the way over, and then we'll stitch from just in between the guideposts again. This just helps me visualize being parallel versus just without any guideposts, and then it might like just shear or like veer off. My little parallel lines might just not be so parallel. I think maybe just one more in the middle there will do it. All right, it's looking good so far. Hey, Fancy Kathy. Oh, hey, from Scotland. Nice to see you. All right, so jumping over again, just to put another guidepost in. So I'm just, again, trying to be vertical or parallel to the other stitches. That looks pretty good. All right, let's now we'll stitch in between those guideposts. And then we'll go from this last one to the point, and we'll be good. So, and that'll probably be it for this thread, because there's not enough to like get to another spot, and there's really not enough to just kind of start it up again. I'd get like a couple stitches in, so we'll start with a fresh piece of floss. Oh, thanks, Catherine. Catherine says, this design is just over the moon. Yeah, I'm liking this one. So again, this is our embroidery of the month, and with our embroidery of the month, you get like a little freebie with it, like the month's freebie, and it's a little, this month is a cute little greeting card, like a 5x7 greeting card, it's blank on the inside. So you are my moon and stars, Luna Moth greeting card, just like the little embroidery. So that's our freebie for this month. All right, I'm going to the end here to just do my little itty bitty stitches. They're getting smaller and smaller here. All right, I think maybe we'll do either one or two more. Let's see. I think that does it. So, all right, there's our first little, basically, eyelid shape. I think that's a decent way of calling it. All right, and I think I will just end this floss here. So I'm just going to weave in the back. Oh, I think I got myself into a messy knot here. Boo! Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, there we go. Just had to pull a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. I always try and go back and forth 3 times. Snip. Excuse me. Man, maybe it's just my craft area. It's time to vacuum again. I'm just like full of fuzzles over here. I seem to be like just sneezing every night here. Boo. Okay. Let's get a new piece of floss. Oh, Kelly says I need to get better lighting to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm actually with this, I'm kind of feeling like I need to stick this right up in my face. I feel like maybe I need to get, get one of those magnifying, like you can get those like ring lights with a magnifier on. I'm thinking I need to try one of them. Because like right now this is feeling far away. But all right, we got the first one here. Let's do the other one. We'll just do it. We'll do the same look for it. We'll do perpendicular to, you know, if this is like the horizon, we'll go perpendicular to that, just kind of how we did this one, just to keep it consistent. But maybe these bottom ones, we try something else. Like maybe we go like horizontal to it, you know, like the opposite of this, just to try something else. Can definitely play around with your satin stitch. It can go in any direction you want, really. All right, I'm just kind of grabbing a few of these running stitches here so I can weave in the end. Although now I'm thinking I probably should have just woven an end up there, but I think we're fine. All right, one. Let's weave back the other way. Grab some stitches. Three. Okay, now let's do this one here, and I'm gonna start again with just like let's put our little guideposts and let's put them all in. I'm gonna go like 3 of them again. One on this side, one in the middle. So I'm just trying to get these parallel to each other. I'm just kind of guessing and yep, getting close enough. And we'll put one here, and then I'll just start from this one, work my way that way. It's kind of hard to start with like the tiniest little stitch at the corner, so I'm gonna work from this guidepost that way, and then I'll just go left to right for the rest of it. But there we go. Starting with the guideposts. Oh, Anne says, I think this is my favorite, though it's hard to pick. They're all so cute. Ah, that's sweet. I really did have fun drawing this one. For sure. I am pretty excited about the upcoming ones, though. I do have the next 3 of them are actually drawn and stitched already. Jenna's been stitching them up for me, all the samples, so we're actually 3 ahead, which is kind of the most we've been ahead in a while for these embroidery of the months. But I am drawing the next one, so that means I'm drawing like all the wintry ones next. I know we've talked about a few, but I'm gonna draw a little bit on it tonight when we're done here. I'm gonna put my like TikTok lives on in my headphones, just, you know, watching some lives, and I'm gonna get the iPad out and sketch some more up, draw some more up. So I'm taking ideas still. I know we've had some ideas here, and I am taking a few of them. But if you want to see any other design come up in the next few months, or like in the winter months, because I do have the next 3 done, let me know. It might get drawn up tonight. I think it'd be fun I should go live sometime and just have a drawing session with you guys. That'd be kind of fun. Although I'm not, like, that scares me a little bit. I feel like I'm not, I don't know. It scares me going live drawing. I'm not like all these super duper awesome illustrators that you see that can just like draw things up. It takes me a while. It takes me a while to form the shapes, and I can't always see when they look wonky until I come back the next day and I'm like, oh dang, that's wonky. Super wonky. So it might be like a couple sessions sort of deal, but I do think that'd be kind of fun sometime. Or a disaster, either or. But yeah, I think that might be fun. Just like a Saturday or something, or when we have a free night here or something, just kind of sketch. Start with a blank piece and take suggestions and see what comes of it, if anything. Okay, now I'm kind of excited. Now I do want to do that. That would be fun. I am practicing a little bit more with the iPad and getting used to drawing that way and stuff a little bit more. I think I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it. Ooh, an old truck with a back full of flowers. Oh, that'd be cute. I like that idea, Robin. Cute little pickup truck. That's like my, I don't know about my dream vehicle, but that's the next, like, vision of a vehicle that I would be, like, super fun is, like a teeny little, like, vintage, not vintage, I mean, I guess it's vintage now maybe, but like a 70s super boxy small truck. And I like where the, like, wheel wells or whatever those are, I like when they're square, not round, so I think that means more of, like, I've seen those more in, like, old Chevys versus, like, old Fords or something. But yeah, just like a cute little yellow, or not yellow, a cute little old pickup truck just to drive around, toss all the stuff in. My dream vehicle before that is my freaking Dodge minivan that I have right now, with the stow and go seats. It holds so much stuff. I like hauling my stuff around. I mean, we're moving boxes and stuff all the time, and just to be able to have that vehicle with all the seats just disappear into the ground, is just amazing, and I love it so much. And I wanted one for, like, years, which is crazy, but I love it. But now that I have that, my minivan to haul stuff around, a cute little vintage pickup truck, not old, like, I don't want, like, I mean, not, old. I don't want, like, it where it's, like, old enough that everything's, like, rounded. Like, I don't want, like, I don't know, 50s truck or something. I want, like, that, just, like, a boxy 70s with the, like, boxy wheel wells and little. That'd be cute. Okay. and that'd be awesome to fill up with flowers. I would want to drive around in that filled with flowers, for sure. All right, we got these two little guys. So these ones I think we'll try different. I'm going to go opposite way, which means I got to, like, get, like, these two little bits in here. It'll be kind of interesting to try a different angle. So I'm going to weave in the ends here again. I have zero need for that little truck, but I like the idea of it. Oops. Pulled a little too hard. I feel like I do that. I look up to read comments, and then I just pull a little too hard. That's why I have to do 3 times. The third time it holds it all in. Ooh, a bicycle with a basket of flowers would be cute too. I love that. I would definitely need reference photos for drawing a bike and drawing a truck. Alright, so I'm gonna maybe I'll hold it vertical like this. I think that'll help me. I'm gonna just go from one side to the other, and we'll work from there. I'm gonna go right up in the middle. I think that's always helpful for me to just kind of start in the middle, especially with these, like, round shapes. So, all right, it's kind of like I kind of like got the baseline there. So I'm gonna go from this side out to this outer edge. It is helpful for me to just rotate the piece, so I'm always kind of going bottom to top. So I'm just following the edge of that circle. My thread's getting a little twisty. I think that might be good. I don't think I need another stitch in there. All right, and then I'm going to come down here, and we got to do, like, a couple on both sides of this just to get that little eyelid sort of shape coming down here. So I could have done this the opposite direction too, but I just wanted to try, like, perpendicular, like how I did this, but I wanted to just try something different. All right, so I think I got that side. Let's go over to the other. My gosh, you guys, I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. I think that's the deal. I need to do a deep clean of my little craft area here. I don't know, do you guys ever feel like that? I feel like, the craft stuff, you got your fabric, you got all this floss and everything. I'm thinking it's just a little too fuzzily over here. Time to deep power wash it. Not quite that bad, but defuzzle, that's for sure. All right, so I wove in the end there, so I think that guy's looking decent. I think I could have maybe done a little bit better on this side here, but we'll get that little underneath arc. I I think that'll be good. So I'm going to do the same way here. I kind of like doing it horizontal versus the vertical. So try a few different if you like. All right, I'm going to go in this little top area to weave in my end. Okay, 1. 2 and 3, and I'm just going to kind of hold my needle up a little bit because I do think it's getting a little twisty, so I'm just untwisting just a hair. Certain stitches make your thread twist a little bit more, and the running stitch I think is one of those. And actually I feel like sometimes when I'm doing just any of that sewing method where I go in and out in the same motion, I feel like that kind of gets my thread a little twisty too. Oh, but I guess I didn't do that with this thread. I was thinking I was using the same thread as last night, but don't know why it's getting twisty. Maybe with the satin stitch it's just getting twisty. Gretchen says, finally school is beginning here in August 1st. Can't wait. Funny. August 1st, that's John's birthday. Alright, one more. So this is needed one more than the other one, but that's fine. Alright, and let's get these little points down here again. So I'm going to do the bottom of these, they're just a back stitch with the fawn color. I'm going to do that before moving up to the top, just so we can get the whole moth done. Okay. Ooh, that one turned out nice. All right, let's weave in the end there. Two and 3. Ooh, are we done with this brown? I don't think we have any more brown. Color done. Color number 1 done. Oh, we're done with the green too. So green and brown are done. It's looking pretty cute. All right, we have a little bit more tan, or the fawn color here, it looks like. This might be enough for, we'll actually probably have to get more because all of these French knots up here are this color. And French knots take up kind of a lot of thread, so. Well, if I have to get more thread, like if I can't finish these 4 bottoms, if I get more, that's fine. Okay. I think I'll just weave into the ends in the same spot, like in the behind the satin stitch bits here, and then we'll stitch the underneath parts of these, like eyelids or footballs or whatever. And it's with the back stitch, so that should go pretty quick. There we go. I think maybe 4 stitches look like it'll do it, 4 or 5. I'm just gonna go right up to underneath those satin stitches. Yeah, 4. 4 is plenty. 4 is enough to give it that like rounded shape too. Alright, so I think I'll weave in the end there instead of jumping way over here. I'll weave it in and then just start fresh on the other side. Oops. Tossed it at the magnet and missed. Alright, and I'll weave in here right away. What side did I end on? Oh, on the inside. Okay. Let's do 4 again here. The top ones, those look like I might need 5 stitches. Thanks, Gretchen. Almost done with this happy little guy. So this guy actually started out as a completely different design. I was going to do a different butterfly going through like a chrysalis and, you know, a little caterpillar, and it was going to kind of show all of the phases of this butterfly. But then it morphed into this guy, and I'm happy with how he turned out. I scrapped that idea and switched to this cute little moth. Alright, I'm going to jump right up to this guy. Grab some of these stitches. Ooh, tight little spot up here. Well, I need to grab more than that. Whoops. I guess let's go this way. My favorite stitches to weave into are back stitches, but there aren't any back stitches around here. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Okay, 1. Yeah, we'll do 5 for these. Oh, Gina says, I don't think I've ever seen a Luna Moth. We've only have those ugly brown ones. I don't think I've seen one in person, too. I have seen those really big, like, monster-sized yellow ones. I don't think they're Luna Moths, though. Does anyone know what those are? They're really big, and they're yellow. They might still have some of the eyes, that sort of thing on it, but I just remember them being like a really bright yellow. Ooh, what is the mystery pattern for August? Happily Ever After is asking. It's a surprise, but it'll be out in a couple days. So I'll be sure to share it next week for sure, here on live. And the freebie for it. So next week we're going to be stitching up, we're going to be working on the ABC stitch along again. We'll be starting the letter M, which is the monkey. We'll be doing letter M and N, which is the newt, next week. And when we start that on Monday, I will be able to reveal the next embroidery of the month as well. All right, I got a teeny bit left, but I think it's enough for to do this side here. I'm hoping. A few little back stitches. And then our little moth is done, and then we just have to work on the top bits. And the top, we'll start with the satin stitch, so we'll continue like satin stitch stuff tonight. And then I don't know what else. I think maybe we'll do the stars after that. I'll probably do the French knots last. I kind of... Oh, Robin says she will not tell you, so give up. Lol. I do give a clue every once in a while. Let's see. I'll have to think of a good clue. Ooh, this one will be a little bit more... This isn't like that big of a clue, but it's just a little bit more info on it. This one is going to be a little bit more advanced and detailed, and I will be stitching it with 2 strands of thread instead of 3, just to get more... Oh, shoot, I emboss this, just to get more like delicate lines in it, more detail and delicate lines. So that's a little bit of a clue, not really a clue on the motif, but just a little bit of what to expect for August. And I really love this one. I think it's gonna be fun. All right, just enough floss. Finish the little guy in the middle. All right, and let's weave in the end. I think I may have asked this before, but well, anyway, where Jenna and I are talking about like other ways we can do subscriptions and that sort of thing, and like we could do like a 6-month project or like a 3-month project with like 3 different designs, or a 6-month one with like 6 different designs or something, or maybe they're cross stitch if we do some cross stitch. Oof, just dropped my scissors. But anyway, if we did do something like that, would you want to know what all the designs are right away? Or like if it was like a 3-month thing, would you want a surprise each month? So I'm just curious if you like the surprise or you like knowing. And maybe we'll mix it up too. We could do both. But anyway, here is our little moth. He's looking so sweet. I still love the fishbone stitch there. I think that turned out just really kind of cute. All right, so let's do the moon here, and I think I'm gonna go horizontally over like the shortest distance. I mean, I like the idea of going tall, but going from here to here, that's a pretty big stitch for Satin Stitch. Like that's kind of a size where I'd start to consider like doing a different stitch with smaller stitches, like a long and short stitch or something. So I think going horizontal will be a good distance for us yet. Ooh, Linda says, how about an old school tea towel design? Ooh, like a where it's like all one color or something. Yeah, I totally know what you're talking about. That would be kind of fun. I do like that idea. All right, I'm gonna move you, Mr. Needleminder. You can live down here now, away from where I am stitching, ideally. Okay, oh, Robin says, I like the surprise. Oh, it's fun. Okay, I like the surprise. You're gonna give us, oh, the name of your Stitches book. Oh, the Stitches book once we got home. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna have to find it. I don't know it off the top of my head, but you're right, Robin. Let me just make a note for myself. Pencil, come here. Actually, now that I think of it, I think it's called the Stitch Encyclopedia book. I'm just writing it down. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that'll be enough of a reminder for me to know what I'm looking for. I have a general idea where it is, so I will grab it. I'll grab it tonight here, then share tomorrow. Oh, 3 embroidery squares with a theme and make it a bench pillow. Oh, that's a cute idea. That would be a fun like project. It'd be fun to do like a, like how I was saying, like a smaller subscription with like an end project like that, like where we could, do a couple embroideries and then a project with those couple embroideries. Like the first half of the subscription could be like the stitching, and then the second half could be like the making it into something. That'd be kind of cool. Just brainstorming with you. All right. This is the thread that matches this scissors. Like, since someone, I forget who mentioned it a while back, but someone mentioned to pair the scissors with whatever project I'm working on. So now I kind of like love that idea. Ooh, I cut this kind of short for the Satin Stitch. I might not have enough thread for the whole moon here, but I have the other half of this, so we'll be fine. But just on its own, I'm not sure I grabbed enough. Wasn't thinking that far ahead, I guess. All right. putting our pieces back together. All right, so I am going to start with an away knot here, and that's, again, where I reserve a piece of floss at the beginning that I can weave in later, like how I've been weaving in the ends, so I don't have, like, knots on the back. And the reason I'm doing that, having to, like, reserve a piece, is because I don't have any stitches up in this area to weave in the end. So we'll start with this away knot here. Happily Ever After is asking, what does everyone do with their finished projects? I have been loving, I think my favorite thing to do still is turn them into little zipper pouches. But they're great to, like, turn into patches and sew on clothing, or, oh my god, I cannot tie a knot, you guys. You can make tea towels out of them. Like, here's some just behind me. I have some that I turned into a zipper pouch. So here's one of our designs that has my mending supplies in. Here's another. So I just really like zipper pouches. All of my projects are in zipper pouches, so I can just grab and go. So that's still one of my favorite things we've done. I'm like literally grabbing from my immediate area. Here's one that is like a cinch, one of those little backpack guys. You can do pillowcases. Just wherever you want a little detail of stitching is a good spot for it. All right, so I'm gonna go from the forward, or from the front to the back. Oh, Gretchen says I still love to make them on clothes. I love that too. That's just fun. I have I don't have it near me because I got warm upstairs, but I had my little coat on my jean jacket, and I love just stitching onto that. All right, so I'm coming up. So again, this is a little piece of thread that I'm reserving for later so I can weave it in. I'm going to start this off with our guideposts again. So I'm just kind of estimating across. We're going to go all horizontal on this. And, this might be one where we're going to do it this way. I'm going to draw some guideposts on here just to, like, keep everything parallel, and then I can use these as my lines there. Ooh, it's actually kind of cute with just a couple lines on the moon like that. Should try that sometime. But anyway, so let's get our guideposts. It's just sometimes easier to follow a pencil line than, like, guess what's a perfect horizontal. And I think we'll get these guys when I get up that far. And you know what? I'm going to rotate this, so I'm going bottom to top again. I think that's just a little bit easier for me. So I'm going to go from this edge out, and then we'll come up the other way. Oh, Catherine says that this one would be a good one for a pillowcase. Yeah, we've done them on, like, throw pillows, so they're like the little centerpiece to a throw pillow. I think that's kind of fun. I'm still partial to stitching them on bags. You can't have enough little mini zipper pouches for all your projects and all your supplies. That's what I love. Grab and go zipper pouches. All right, so that was easy enough down to the end there. The center, or the other side of this moon, is a back stitch. So at some point, actually right now might be a good time to just get that done. Should we do that for fun? Let's just get that, since my thread is over here already. Let's just do that back stitch. And then we'll go to the top and maybe go from the top up. Kind of an odd way to plan out a satin stitch. I'm kind of doing this in a super weird way, but that's what happens when it gets this late. Ideas get weirder. Oh yeah, or like, save a bunch of embroideries and then turn them into a quilt. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's exactly what we probably do that most of the time. Robin, you're right. That's what we're doing with the ABC patterns. Those we're doing all separately and then turning them into a quilt. Okay, so now I'm going to get this guidepost and we'll stitch to the outer edge again. Like I said, we're doing this in a kind of goofy way. And I'm hoping I even have enough thread to do that with. I think maybe 3 more stitches will do it. Satin Stitch definitely sucks up the floss. Gosh, now I'm wondering if I even have enough with that other piece I cut. Alright, I think this will be the last stitch for here, and the last stitch for this piece of floss. But there we go, so we have the top and bottom of that moon and the little side. That's kind of fun. Alright, let's weave in this end, and I do like weaving into back stitches, and I have some of those now. And I might just actually leave this away knot and deal with that later. You don't have to do those right away. I might just wait till I'm done with the satin stitches and do that. Weave them in. Okay, here's our second piece. Let's get that going already. So, assuming everything works tomorrow, technology-wise, I see no reason that we shouldn't be able to finish this pretty quickly. And then actually, I think we mentioned this, but maybe we'll work on our lion a little bit more since we didn't finish him up either. We got to do the roar and the little letters on him. I don't know how we'll do the letters yet. I don't necessarily want him like as rainbowy as his hair, just because I don't want to take away from his little mane. I'm like shaping it up again so I can see his ears. There we go. So maybe a little bit more subtle on the letters. I don't know. Anyway, that's a tomorrow problem. Alright, I think I'm going to weave in the ends up here on the top, and we'll work our way like top to bottom. Alright, I think this is probably in enough. Okay. So I guess I don't really need to stitch the guidepost for this other one because I have it drawn out. All I need to do is really like have something to aim for the shape of it, or for the to try and stay parallel. So I guess I fine with just the pencil line. Oh, thanks, Miss Kitty Corner. He is turning out cute. I'm really happy with this one. Yeah, so I'm still thinking we can finish this moon before we're done tonight, and then we have just all the little like details on this top plus the text we have to do yet. All right, so I'm veering a little off, so I'm getting to my line here, my guidepost line, so I'm hoping that'll correct me a little bit. It's actually kind of making me think that I need another guidepost in the middle here, so I'm going to just kind of split the difference here. There we go. Sort of straight. And I'll go back here and fill it in. And I think I'm going to have to get a whole another piece of thread. Knew I trimmed it a little shorter than I needed it to be. Oh well. That's what it's there for. I think just one will do there. 2 over here. Yeah, I'm just going to need like the littlest amount to finish this up, I think. Alright. It's coming along though. I think it's looking pretty cute. Alright, let's let's see how far this thread will go. And I think I'm going to split the difference here again. Just those extra lines in there were helpful. Extra little guideposts. I think I just need like 2 in the middle here. 1. Ugh, gosh. Oh man, it would be great if I won thread chicken with this, but I don't know, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. I think I am going to have to get that extra piece out. And I do think I need one more bit through here. I think just 2 more stitches and I'm going to be out. Ooh, and I want to do the guidepost again because I think I'm getting a little off. Ugh, maybe I can get... Oh man, yeah, I'm going to need more. Boo! Oh, but do I? Can I just have it a little thinner at the bottom? Let's see. Maybe this will just work. Maybe this will fill it in enough. Ooh, I'm hopeful here. I think that's good enough. I mean, I could have put like maybe 1 more in there, but I don't think I think we got it. Dude, I did not think I was going to win that thread chicken. I'm calling it good. Oh, Kathy, nice to see you. Hope the move went well. Boop. Alright, let's get this guy in weave in the end. I think I could have maybe stolen 1 extra stitch with this away knot, but ugh, maybe not. He's kind of short. Oops. Come on, guy. Oh, I missed it. Let's try again. Okay, 1. 2. 3. And that is it for the satin stitch on this guy. So we are cranking through the stitches in the colors. Oh, and I think we're done with the gold as well. This would be really pretty with like a real gold thread though. I think that would be fun. Gosh, I really do want to stitch them again with some gold thread. I gotta think about that. I do have some really, really pretty gold thread. It's that Nishi Kiito floss. God, it would be so sparkly. Ooh, I think I might have a green too. Dude, I might have to do this whole thing again with some just metallic thread. Gosh, I wonder how that washes. Maybe I want to do this on my jean jacket with metallic thread. All right. Starting new projects in my head. Bad news. Okay. Can't have any more projects right now. All right, I'm going to get... Oh, geez, we haven't even used this color yet. So the rest of it is with this winter morning color, except for the dots. The dots are the light tan again. But let's break out this blue. I'm going to do the French knots last. Then I won't accidentally catch my thread on any of those knots. I kind of, if I can, I like leave the French knots to last. I didn't do that with his little eyes just because I wanted his eyes there. All right, grab my 24 inches or so. Ugh, I'm going to have to bring my metallic thread up here. Maybe I'll shrink them down. Like I could do them like half size on my jean jacket. Maybe. So he's just like this big and do it with metallic thread. That'd be fun. I'm not sure I've tried aggressively washing the metallic thread. But I could just, this could be my test for that. See how well it does in the wash. But he needs to be made out of shiny stuff. Shiny, shiny, fun stuff. All right, there's our 3 strands. Okay, like I immediately want to go do that right now. We'll finish this guy first though, but I'm going to have to add fun little dudes to my jean jacket. All right, needle, come with me. And I think, let's see. Do I try and weave into something that's already here, or do I do another away knot? I mean, I think maybe I do an away knot, and then I do this star, this star, this star, like just jump in between them, and then like jump to the Luna, and then I could jump back up this way. I'm definitely not going to have that much thread, but yeah, I think I'll start with an away knot again. I'm going to do it by doing a quilter's knot this time. I think that'll be easier than me trying to tie a knot with my fingers. So there we go. That worked. That worked really well. Should do that from now on. Make this a little shorter. Okay. So let's start a little ways away again. And I think I probably want to end up right here so I can jump to this other one. So let's just start stitching here. So these are just basically back stitches, or just like single straight stitches. I'm just going to do 1 stitch for each star phalange. So I might, yeah, I think I might do that. I'm going to get the PDF pattern of this. So we do have it as the PDF. I like that because then you can shrink it down. So I think I might shrink it down and trace it to a piece of stick and stitch, embroidery stabilizer, and then I'll stick that somewhere on my jean jacket and stitch through that. Oops, I'm going to get caught here with the metallic thread. That'll be fun. I got so many things on my list to do though, but that would be fun. That'd be fun. Alright, first little dude is done here. I think we'll do one more and call it a night here. Then we'll finish up the, rest of this tomorrow. So this is a nice little 5-hour project about. We've been doing it for an hour every evening this week. A good 2-movie project. I do think it'd be fun to draw here live though sometime, like how we were talking earlier. Get some ideas down. See where it goes. Ooh, Sharon says I'm just about ready to do the Fishbone Stitch. Fun! That's like my favorite part of this. That's the part that I want to see in the metallic more than anything. Just like shiny gold fuzzy antenna would be just cute. Alright, I think we have enough time to get this other star done, so let's get the 3 stars on this side stitched, and then I think we'll end it there. We'll start up with the Luna word, the Luna here, and that's with this blue still. I think we'll have leftovers from here. We'll start that up tomorrow. Then finish the rest of it. And then, like I said, if we have time left with them, which I'm sure we will, because this won't take long to finish this up, we'll break out the lion, the L line again. Ooh, this, yep, felt like I got a little knot in there. There we go. We'll try and get a little further on him. And then next week we'll be working on the monkey for the letter M. And then the newt the week after. And next week the new embroidery of the month and new freebie is going to be released as well. So thanks again, everyone, for hanging out with me tonight here and sharing the lives and following. I do appreciate it so much. Best time of the day is hanging out with y'all here. And I appreciate it. Another embroidery is going to be under our belts. That'll be nice. That was a weird phrase. I'm not sure I said that right or if I used it correctly. Under our belts? That seems weird. Alright, 2 more stitches and we'll stick this on the needle minder and call it an evening. I'm actually going to come up on the L. So it's up on the front, and then we'll stick it on the front there. So, all right, there we go. We finished the moth today, and we just have to finish up the rest of the little details up there. So I think he's looking pretty swell. So, all right. Okay, you guys. So thank you again for hanging out with me here tonight. Here we go. Looking so cute. I just like how he turned out. All the little wings and stuff. I definitely need to find that metallic thread though and do like a little version, like just like this big, I think, on my jean jacket somewhere. Ugh, he'd be a good addition to that. I'm excited. So awesome. Thank you guys again. I appreciate seeing you here again and hanging out with you. You're a little nervous about doing the Fishbone Stitch. Definitely check out the first video from the week where you did the Fishbone Stitch. I think that was the first stitch we did. So you'll get it right at the beginning of the video. It's the one where I'm still on location at my parents' house, so it has like the different thumbnail at the beginning. But check that out. I think that'll be a little bit helpful. So cool. Awesome, you guys. Thanks again. I will be back here at 8:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, and we'll finish up this moth. Good night.